Yo, we are back, everybody. I'm KJ2294. I'm here with the homie Eli.
That's me. What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Eli the Rebel. Unfortunately, not uploading games, not doing any upload leagues for the rest of the year. However, I could not turn down the offer of being a PPL analyst again. Was an analyst for season 2, was invited back to be an analyst season 3, and I threw in a little stipulation in there. I was like, okay, I'll do it, but under one condition. And that condition is to bring the homie back with me.
Hello, Mr. Onesie Burnett here. As the editor of this video and one of the admins for the league, I have to have an obligation to point out that this is factually incorrect. Both of these guys were asked together. They were not asked individually, and the stipulation was both of them do it. No, Eli, what are you doing?
You know what I'm saying?
You already know.
If I wasn't able to do it with KJ, I would have declined right there on the spot. But
yeah, I said the same thing.
Thankfully, the PPL gods have blessed me to be sitting right here in this chair, right next to my guy on my left. It's good. It's good to be back. KJ.
Oh, it's great to be back. I'm excited. I am excited to be back. We're gonna jump into this. For anybody that doesn't know, so we got an honorable mention, which we call the Eli tier. Sometimes it'll be just like a heat set that doesn't work. Sometimes it'll be a heat set that Eli would have brought himself that might not have hit the top 3 for us. So you never know. You just gotta keep tuning in and you'll see what it is. But yeah, no, it's gonna be good. And Eli, you want to show them the tracker
again? It's right, boy, Eli the Rebel. I got KJ2294 on the left. Videos are actually the twist this season is that we are going to be uploading these episodes on our own channels this time because again the PPL gods are so very, very gracious. Thank you. Namaste. So
we haven't decided how we're gonna we haven't decided how we're gonna split it, but I assume it'll probably be the first 4 on one channel, then the next 4 on the next. That's probably like the easiest way to do it, maybe, just so that people know consistently.
So weeks 1 through 4 are going that way.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say put them on your channel because I'm
5 through 8 is going this way. Is that what we doing?
Something like that. We'll figure it out.
Fly scripted.
We'll figure it out.
Wall.
But yeah.
Anyways.
So, I think we should jump into it. We got some heat sets to talk about. You want to take us away for the Eli tier?
Yes. It wouldn't be an Eli tier without Eli the Rebel describing it. Come on now.
True.
Come on now. And let me tell you something. Eli sees an Eli set. Eli likes it. And I like this set not only because I can see myself using said set, but it's also, it's nice to have, this coach right here, it was a mainstay on the season 2 leaderboard, and she's back on the season 3 leaderboard. Daria pulled up with the Rain Dance Zapdos. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you 3 reasons why Rain Dance Zapdos is Eli tier certified. Let me tell you. Reason number 1, has to do with the fact that the primary stab flying move for Zapdos is Hurricane. Now it is 70% accuracy. People hate it. Some people even hate it to the point where they run Air Cutter, but KJ doesn't.
Bro, you don't run Air Cutter. Run Rain Dance Hurricane.
KJ thinks that's not a real move. So
also Air Cutter's like 95 accuracy. It's like not even worth it.
So the next best solution,
95 or 60-95. It's not worth it. Don't run Air Cutter. Don't do that to yourself. Just run Hurricane.
I didn't mean to hit a nerve there. I apologize. But KJ says he would rather run Rain Dance to make your Hurricanes 100% accurate than run Air Cutter. So that's reason number 1. Number 2 is that there's a water type on Daria's team. I don't know if y'all heard about this new mon. I don't know. It's called like a iron bundle, a big bundle of joy, whatever. the presents that Iron Bundle gives out is what, hydro pumps in the rain or something like that.
At that point, you don't even
that's
need
reason
to
number
run
two.
hydro. I mean, you should, but you don't need to.
What, you're gonna tell them to run water pulse?
No,
in the rain?
you run hydro.
All right then. All right then.
You run hydro.
And then reason number 3, and probably my favorite reason out of the 3, Weather Ball is just really, really good coverage in the rain.
Yeah, no, it is. You're not wrong.
The electric moves get stopped by ground types, but do ground types want to switch into Weather Ball in the rain?
Nope.
I don't think so, because Weather Ball in the rain is actually stronger than Surf, believe it or not, because Surf is 90 base power, Weather Ball is 100. So for those 3 reasons right there, Daria takes the honorable mention. No, we're calling it the Eli tier this week. I like this set a lot. It's
I mean,
going
to be
in the
fair,
Eli
and the
tier.
bundle, that Zapdos enabled the bundle. The bundle did well. So hey, I like it. I like it.
It got the final kill, so
I like
hats
it.
off. That's off.
So well done.
right.
Well done. So next we have a very, very interesting set. This is not something that I've seen before. So when you think of, this is Iron Boffin. When you think of the Mon Azumarill, you think of choice band sets. You think belly drum sets. You think, sometimes you see like AV sets, like you'll see like AV Sap Sipper, AV Thick Fat, but you're always thinking it's going to be
because it's like
physical Mon.
Yeah, because it gets like, even on the AV sets, which aren't really as popular as Banded or Belly Drum, still gets like, it gets Jet for priority.
Knockoff, like
is
you
utility,
it's not
right?
It's not gonna hit super hard if it's running AV. Like sometimes you'll see the AV sets run like Whirlpool too, like when it had Whirlpool. I don't know if it still has access to it, but
it gets Whirlpool.
It still gets Whirlpool. Okay, cool.
So it gets Whirlpool, but that segues into the actual set. Actually,
it does, because this
it really does.
This set, so this was an AV Sap Sipper set to stop the potential grass moves from a Ogre Pond Cornerstone, which that already well done. But it had Ice Spinner.
Who let Ogre Pond Cornerstone Terra?
Dude, I don't know. But had Ice Spinner, had Brick Break, had Knockoff, which again, good, all solid coverage moves. And then it had Draining Kiss, which honestly was just so good because it put so much pressure on the Greninja. Like, Battle Bond Gren looked fantastic in this matchup, but it had to proc at the end of the game to actually kill the Azumarill. Like, the Azumarill put on a lot of pressure and really made Shroomraver think about how to, like, maneuver around it, right? Because it was bulky enough that it was living a hit from the Haxorus before the Haxorus set up. So it was just like, it was really solid. And being AV and being able to heal that back up, just so good. And honestly, when you're not huge power, why not go, Draining Kiss if you're really just trying to be bulky and kind of like knock things off and have Brick Break for screens because your opponent had a Grimmsnarl. Like, it was just a very, very well-crafted set. And honestly, that's why I think for me, it's number 3 in Heat of the Week. That's big time.
Iron Boffin is honestly, so again, I'm pretty much familiar with all the work of pretty much all the other coaches. So when I saw Iron Boffin play Shroom and with this set, I was like, okay, this guy knows a little something.
Yeah, you gotta follow for me.
Wait a minute, hold
for
on.
Me. I was like, I did not know who this, I saw the roster, and Iron Boffin was the only person that I was not familiar with their content. Gotta follow for me after this week. That was creative building, and I can get behind that. So, yeah. That was.
You want to sub to us? That's on you, but definitely sub to all these coaches.
Oh,
bro.
for sure.
Definitely
The coaches in PPL.
These coaches need it.
Top
and they
tier.
really, really appreciate it when you guys go ahead and give them that sub.
Yeah,
turn on the
top
post
tier
notice,
competition,
all that
for
fun
sure.
stuff. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. So normally I would be taking over the silver medal, but
But
KJ KJ really likes this set, and
This
I'm like, okay, you know what?
you like this
You
set,
talk
and
about
I
this set.
like this set, and I think you like the number one set the most.
Facts,
So,
facts.
like the
Facts.
number one set. This honestly, this number one set is pretty heat. But we're gonna talk about number two first. So number two actually goes back to a game that we've already talked about. So we're gonna go back to the Daria J Ricky game, and J Ricky was setting up Calm Minds with Keldeo, right? Now,
Scary.
very
Scary
much
out.
very much like what Daria thought in the game. I thought it was gonna be like a resist berry or something, and Daria had Pheasantipity in front of Keldeo, clicked dual wing beat and missed, so Keldeo got a free turn to set up. Then it got another turn to set up, so you're looking at a +2/+2 a +2/+2 Keldeo, but right before it got to +2/+2, it got hit with dual wing beat, which procced its weakness policy. So we're talking about a weakness policy Calm Mind Keldeo with taunt, with surf, and with vacuum wave. Now, at the end of the day, this was able to get a kill, and then it was in a spot where it almost
it was going to town.
almost-
That Pheasantipity was not safe.
No,
like
it wasn't.
it's my PFP on it's my PFP in the server because of like another group chat. So I always have love for Fez. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
But Fez was just
Pheasantipity.
not. Fez was just had to take the L.
It
this
took
week.
it took
Fez
a
just had
+4
take
serve to
L
the
this
face.
week.
It took a +4 serve to the face. It was not great.
And Fez's Spadef is not like terrible by
pretty
any
solid.
means. It's pretty
And-
solid, but at +4, it's just
the thing
okay.
is, the thing
okay.
is, if with like a little bit more investment, the Keldeo would have killed the Ogerpon with Vacuum Wave, and then killed Bundle with Vacuum Wave too, and won the game.
Oh yeah, it lived on like 3.
It lived on
It lived
single.
on,
I'm pretty
like,
sure it lived on
3.
single digits. Yeah. So that Keldeo almost came back and swept.
And reversed it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was crazy, but it ended
Crazy
up just being the
endgame
case
sequences.
that it was just not enough. But even still, just being able to let Keldeo shine like that. I know it's a mon that really gets outclassed by a lot of the power creep that's happened in more recent gens, but being able to see Keldeo pop off like that was pretty cool. And
Yeah, and
Keldeo
Vacuum Wave is a new move this generation.
or
Like
Keldeo.
KJ had to learn that the hard way.
Yeah,
How
why
many
you gotta put
things
me on
get
blast
Vacuum
like that?
Wave?
Why you gotta put everything got Vacuum Wave? Literally everything got Vacuum Wave. But we're not gonna talk about that. That's not what we're here for.
That's not what we're here
We are
for.
here-
We're here for the number 1 set of week 1.
Take it away.
That's
Eli.
why we're here.
Take it away.
That's why we're here. Let me tell you something. We got on one side we got the Dawn. The Dawn. You know what I'm saying? I give your girl my PPL. Ayo. You know? But and then on the other side is Ellie. Now Ellie, you know, in the last back in P4G, she was cooking in her quarterfinals match against Jay Ricky. Clicked a copycat and ice beamed the crap out of a Gliscor.
Hey,
Okay,
that's heat.
that was insane,
That's heat.
right?
That's
So
heat.
you thought, okay, Ellie can, you know, whip it up in the kitchen, whipping that thing, you know what I'm saying? But
that was Copycat, that's
KJ.
cooking. That's cooking.
KJ, did you know that Mimikyu learns copycat as well? Because I didn't.
Bro,
I
you
didn't,
think I've ever
know.
drafted Mimikyu?
I don't know, man.
You think
I
I've ever
don't
drafted
know, man.
Mimikyu?
I've only
Nah,
known
that-
you for how
That is
long?
not a mon that I would typically choose. But Copycat on Mimikyu is heat. Like, you have the disguise, so you're pretty much guaranteed to get Copycat off. That's kind of.
You know what's crazy? The you want to know the 2 moves she copycatted were? There were 2 moves she was able to copycat. They were Sticky Web and Mortal Spin. Like you're seeing it probably on the screen right now. Like how do you copy Sticky Webs and
copycat into a Smeargle is like genius. That is genius. That is next level.
In the words of the Don himself, like she prepped out of her mind. She prepped out of her mind. She was able to Mortal Spin the webs away.
Toxic and poison the Smeargle. And then basically
on said freaking Mortal Spin, because that's the secondary effect. Yo,
yeah, because she didn't get poisoned because she was parried from the nuzzle. So she was able to poison the Smeargle, and it ended up resulting in her having webs up because the Smeargle died.
Yep. And it enabled like it not only enabled for all the other members outside of Lando to be slower, but it also enabled, like, you know, because the rest of the team was slower and low kicks wasn't boots, it was going to be slower than Val. And it forced freaking low kicks. You know, I love my GOAT Pablo Sanchez, but couldn't get it done. Sucker punched, failed, and the rest was history.
Also, can we just talk about the fact that there was also a Mag Cargo in that game?
There was. The Rock
also a Mag
was
Cargo.
cooking. Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? Like, yo, that's kind of dope.
Mag Cargo showing up was not on my
bingo card. Burn the low kicks. That was pretty genius. I can't hold you. Again, the Don said it himself. She prepped out of her mind. I have to put that #1. I had to.
It was a great set. It was a great set, and honestly, if this is the caliber of sets we're gonna see this season, I'm hyped. I'm hyped because
bro, this is like
there were some other heat sets. There were some other heat sets.
Yeah, and we the Heat of the Week committee apologized that we couldn't put every single set on here. We want to, but there's only 4 spots on this leaderboard. So I think the main takeaway from this leaderboard, actually, it took a really, really long time for Jay Ricky to get on this board season 2. But he's here
cooking.
swinging. Swinging.
He's cooking.
Week 1, just swinging in there at silver. That's fantastic. I hope to see Jay Ricky multiple times this season. That's my takeaway on it. Any thoughts from you?
I'm just excited to see more of the heat. That's really it. Like there are some heat sets. Copycat was not something that was on my bingo card. AV Draining Kiss Azu, also not something I've seen before. So
nope.
Hey,
not from that special attack stat. No.
Hey, it also crit and got a lot of health back. Like, yo, I think it was, and I'm pretty sure Azu has a pretty. Does Azu have a low HP stat? I don't even remember. But anyway, we're rambling, so let's close this out. I don't have anything else to say, so I'm gonna just say we'll see y'all for next week. Appreciate y'all.
And with that, it's been your boy Eli the Rebel. We'll catch you guys next week, man. Peace.
Peace.